Hey Mickey, can I just get your opinion real quick on your thoughts on the death of Kobe Bryant?
It's a mouthful. I don't think I could put it into words. All I can really say is I didn't know. I had no idea how special a guy he was until I seen all this stuff about him. Forget about his basketball, but his personal life and his work ethic to be as great as he became. It didn't happen like naturally. It's like the guy really broke his ass to be the best in the world, and it paid off for him. I mean, it's I think all the young dudes in any sport, could take a lesson, how to what he did with his work ethic and his and even after basketball,
Do you think it's come as a surprise to people just how kind of pretty much a Renaissance guy he was? Because I mean, in basketball he was like the Black Mamba, badass, but it seems like he was much more than that.
Yeah, he was way more than that. I don't think I ever watched a Laker game.
Really?
To be honest with you, I'm not a basketball guy, but
okay.
But I'm a Kobe guy.
Okay. And what made you a Kobe guy if you never watched basketball?
Listening to talking about how hard it was for him to come over from Italy and to readjust, and then to feel, shut up, motherfucker, and to feel to feel like left, like lost, and then be able to define himself on the basketball court and know that was his that's where he was going to go, but his work ethic to go alone and practice and go to the gym, and then like myself.
Did you watch his documentary Muse?
Yeah,
he was talking about that.
I watched it about. Well, we even had the same doctor that in Europe.
Okay.
And there's only one doctor in the world that does a special procedure, and he had the torn rotator cuff, the Achilles, and the knee, and to rehab and work through all of that, and you got to break your ass to work through it. I had a rotator cuff and lost a tendon. I mean, to rehab it back, and then to learn to shoot left-handed, when he had a problem over here. I mean, he just did. Like I said, I never saw a Laker game in 20 years, but like watching the specials, it just I went like, God damn, I wish I met this guy. But he left behind so much more, I think, than people realize. The closest thing I can think is that, like when they said, everybody's always going to remember where they were.
Right.
Like Kobe died, and his daughter and everybody, all the other people. It's like I remember when I was a kid, like elementary school, when Kennedy died. I remember the teachers all tell us to put our heads on a desk, and that's sort of like I remember where I was. I remember when I was during 9/11, and so I'm always going to remember where I was when Kobe passed.
Cool.